Hello good people and welcome to PS Gaming Forever. My name is Chris and today we are playing some more Vampyr. Let's get this show on the road. Blackmail in Whitechapel. That's kind of the mission that I think we need to finish off. Hey Wyatt, welcome to the stream. You were indeed first, you were quickest off the mark, Wyatt. Yeah, we get first prize for being the first in. How you doing, Wyatt? Really probably need to start these games, have them ready and, you know, get past all these loading screens. It just takes too long. Yeah, I'm good, thanks Wyatt. Not too bad. Okay. So, how much do we have? 590 XP. Not really going to be able to upgrade anything with that, to be fair. Let's quickly check here. So we're starting off in our hideout. What can we create? Treatments for colds, treatments for fatigue. Lots of people seem to be fatigued in this game. Bronchitis, we're missing ingredients. So, yeah, looks like we can't upgrade everything here. Although we do have things we can recycle. Let's recycle some of these. Okay, right. So, at the end of the last stream, I was basically trying to do this secondary objective, if you like, a citizen quest. I did get to the location, and I need level 3 mesmerize for this person. So, I basically got to the door, the person opened the door, and the only option was to mesmerize, and I cannot do it yet. I then had a fight right by this area, and then my game crashed on me, and that was the end of the last stream. So, yeah, so I'm going to have to ignore this particular citizen quest, and perhaps we can pick another one. Hey Annie, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Annie? Have you just got back from work? What's this guy? Retrieve Samuel the Disciple. I don't know, let's track it. Why not? Oh, actually, these guys here, I remember we met these people on the last one. Oh, we've done that, okay, we've done that already. Let's track this one. Let's see where we have to go. Hey, Adriana, how are you?
This is no place for you, sir.
This is no place for me. This is no place for you. Into a fight already. I hate these big guys with the weapon, with the shotgun. My character's not very upgraded, so. Oh, no need to be offensive, guy. Get my adrenaline back up. Whoa, 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 whoa. How much health has he taken there? And again, he's going to kill me. Wow. And I seem to have gone underneath the map. Well, interesting. As soon as I got out the hideout, I kind of brought that on myself, really. And he says, I'm going straight to bed. And watch this. Are you tired from work, Annie? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay, thanks, Adriana. Not too bad. It's been another hot day here today, so not that I've seen too much of it because I've been working, but yeah, I have the door open at the moment and the window, so need to let some air in, although it's probably still quite warm outside. What's the weather like in the rest of Europe? I assume all of Europe has really good weather. There was a bit of a breeze today, which helped, but yesterday and the day before, I don't know, it felt like it was 30 degrees, but sort of no breeze, so, and I had football yesterday as well, so that didn't really help. Okay, we can't go out that way. And he was painting posters 6 hours straight. Oh wow. Okay, let's see. Let's have a look at the map. Right. Okay, does that mean we've got to go all the way around, or can we go up here? Looks like we can. And it means I have to run past these guys again.
Elite! Elite!
Oh, and they're kindly following me. Okay, nice, they've disappeared. Helping to get prepared before Bride, which is now on Saturday. Okay, nice. Reefer says, getting a little crazy, no invites. Hey Reefer. Did I send any? Oh no, I didn't send any invites today, actually. Good point. Not on the PlayStation. I'm terrible at my own advertising though.
I can't believe I'm doing
As in,
this.
I don't do any.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, I've not started. Not. It's only been a few minutes. Although I have died already. Oh, so does that mean that we cannot cut through here? Is that another rat? Yes. Just eating the rats for their blood, basically. So, shame. I cannot go through this way. Which means I'm gonna have to go the long way. Ah, there's another rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can't believe you're doing this. You're doing this for the blood. Just remember. Okay, I'm just gonna run past these guys. Save myself the bother, if I can. Okay, let me check. Whoa, what's happened here? Another glitch. What's happened with the map? Let me try that again. There we go. Oh wow, am I really gonna have to go all the way around here?
Best turn around if I were you.
Looks like the vampire hunters are out today as well.
Last warning! Die,
Well, you have to catch me first. You may be able to shoot, but you have to try and catch me. Okay. Yeah, on the last stream I had 2 glitches. If you watch my part 4 video, I think it is, I've put a link right the top comment.
Human
I put a
blood. Whoever left these marks.
I pinned
did
the
so
comment and I put
deliberately.
where the glitches were in the videos, like the time, so you can quickly jump to them and have a look. But yeah, they're quite funny. Okay, right, so we have a main mission here, back at the hospital. Or we could take a detour and check this one out. So let's just have a look at the citizen quest for now. This is a better area, this is a healthier area, so we're not going to be attacked like in the other one. But my controller is getting really broken. His movement is getting crazy. Oh, rats.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh. Okay, poor lady in the corner. Oh, it's like a little kind of cut through there. Nice. I'm not sure I've been in that particular area. We kind of need to get over there. I wish we could jump across. There we go. We have some company. See these other guys, see these guys here, they don't move until you get right close to them. They're like stuck in that position. It's like they have the other guys to, you know, do the attacking, come and melee you. The shotgun guys come and shoot you, and then those ones, they're like sort of almost become activated once you're closer to them. Now, is this the same, assuming this is... Oh, someone's asking for help. Oh, stuck. I'm stuck.
Somebody help!
They always gang up on you on these games. Pretty much a 3-on-1 always.
Somebody help!
I'm trying to help, trying.
What do you want? Somebody help!
adrenaline back up.
What do you want?
No, no, no. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Somebody help!
So I'm noticing that building there was kind of glitching a bit. Oh. Can't die. I'm not going to allow myself to be killed on these guys. Don't really want to use the bullets on those guys, to be honest. Okay, so I think I made a meal of that. It should probably be easier, to be fair. So, let's go and talk to this lady. What prize will she give us for saving her?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. That's all we get from Xiaoxun. Did she even say thank you? I missed it. Hey Laura, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Carnage.
I hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all
Is
doing
Father
well.
Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder?
Oh, so we're going to look at the dead bodies then. Investigation updated. So looks like we need to check the bodies.
This man's far too old to be Samuel.
Ah, good to hear you're doing okay.
No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
Hey Tony, sorry, I need to catch up with the chat here. Nice to see you, Tony. Annie says, can't wait for your next boss battle.
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Ah, the investigation continues. We must follow the blood trail. Yeah, I really should look forward to the boss battle, but until I'm upgraded more, I think I'm going to worry. Okay, we have to follow the blood. Oh, okay, what do we have here? Level 14 Scowl and a level 16 Samuel.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Yeah, I think Samuel is, yeah, I think he's been converted to a Scowl. Should have bitten him though. Should have bitten him. So Samuel takes a bit more beating. He's the higher rank. Okay, that's the first time I've tried that attack actually. I've added one or two extra attacks. But they do use your blood up, so let me just okay. Not sure I'm going to be able to do it again. Let's try it. There we go. That inflicts much more damage. Can you see it? The third bar in the top left-hand window. You can see it uses up your blood. Oh, we have another. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Press the wrong button. Just when we think it's finished, it isn't. Whoa, no. Take some health. Sorry I can't look at the chat at the moment. I will do when I hopefully kill these. Wish I had these morphing abilities. We have the ability to kind of like dash. Okay, one down. Where is he? There he is. Okay, I'm out of blood now, so I can't use any kind of more powerful attacks. Which means frantically mashing buttons. No. Okay. So we got there in the end. So I think we killed Samuel. Who else do we have? But it said. Okay, we have some rats here. Let's recover some blood.
This is despicable.
Refill our blood.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, he said that so many times now. Every single time he keeps saying, I can't believe I'm doing this, but... Oh, it's so quiet today. Like, oh right. Well, you've had a quiet day, or so quiet on the streaming front?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, one more rat. Come on. There we go.
I have this thirst for blood.
Both. So, is that it complete? Did we do what we needed to do? It's disappeared. So, hopefully that's a yes. Okay, what's this? Find someone who can read Braille. This is the one I can't do until I get mesmerized, like level 3. What's this one? Widow in Distress Citizen Quest. Okay, we can... Ah, okay. Has it put it somewhere on the map? Where else do we need to go? Where's the next part? Oh, so the mission's still tracked, but I don't see on the map anything else we need to do. So that's a bit strange. The Amazing Adventures of Captain Spirit. I saw that yesterday. It's on the store, Reefer. Yeah, I saw that advertised fairly recently. It still says widow in distress. Like where? I've helped the lady already. Well, just by me using health, it attracted them. Who's this poor person here? And what have they left me? Shillings, some shillings, I have some money. Oh, it says look on free games or new games. Yeah, I saw the same thing. Is it good? Is it a good game? Oh, I have stamina. No. Okay, well I'm not sure there's anything else I need to do here. So I think I should probably just be heading to the next location. Although I am intrigued to know, kind of have a look around this area. So if you can take these by surprise, you can usually do a bit more damage. Missed him, and he killed. He hit me. Yeah, back to where I started here with this lady. Okay, so let's see if we've opened any dialogue options with this lady. Now we've helped her.
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
Ah. Okay. Nothing then. Okay, fair enough. We will go and do the next main mission then.
It's locked.
Reefer says, I love Life is Strange and it's made by the same people, so yeah, I really want to play it. I can't find it, looks like they know that I'm not in the United. Yeah, Reefer, you're going to have to create a UK account maybe. Life is Strange. And interestingly, yeah, I can't even talk today. This game is made by the same people too, so hence why you have like the certain options, sort of dialogue choices. Quite a lot of dialogue in this game. In fact, an awful lot of dialogue. It's a large part of this game. So. Okay, which way can I go here? Back up this way, is it? Okay, so there's more. Seems to be more vampire hunters now than there were in the start of the game. Anyway. But I don't have a lot of blood, so I cannot use my heavy attacks. And this nasty guy has a shotgun. He has a nice charge as well, this guy. Does a lot of damage. He could probably nearly kill me with it with his charge. So there's no defense in this game really. Attack is defense in a way. Your defense is basically this. Dash, dash, dash. Run away. Recover your adrenaline and then go in for the attack. You've just got to try and basically avoid their attacks as much as possible. Oh wow, this area is critical. What's happened since I left? This area was not critical before. Interesting. That is really interesting. I'm pretty sure when I left that area, the hospital, it was okay. What's this? Shillings. I'm going to resub you. I don't get notifications. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's. I think I have the same issue sometimes with people's YouTube accounts and channels. I don't know why. Yeah, clicking that, clicking the bell doesn't always seem to work for some reason. I sometimes go through people's names and click on channels just in case people are streaming, and now and again I find that they are, and I didn't have a notification either. So, hey Assassin, welcome. Reefer has a PSN almost every major country around the world. Wow. Worldwide PlayStation user.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
He said it again, like, every single time we interact. He says, I can't believe we're doing this again. There's nothing new. He's eaten loads of rats so far.
Blood.
He's eaten a lot. He should be used to it by now. I'm not saying the taste is very good, but he is getting the blood that he needs. So. How are we all, everyone? Tell me about your day. What have you been up to? Laura said it's been quiet. Okay, we can't go in there. This guy is healthy. Let's talk to him just in case.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
See if we've unlocked anything.
Such a pleasure to see you again.
No, nothing from him.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidama.
Okay, so this is the sort of back of the hospital. Okay, is there anybody that needs help? Who's this guy? Harvey Fiddick is okay. He has a headache. I don't have anything yet to help with headaches, believe it or not. Probably should do by now. She's okay. Who isn't healthy in the hospital? Headache. I can't help you with a headache. I'm sorry.
You are going to reveal your even the darkest thoughts.
That's okay, Adriana. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, we can't help the issues with YouTube. Okay, so this is the old report to Lady Ashbury. Well, she was Okay, well she was at the front when we left her anyway. She was at the front of the hospital. Over here. He has a headache. Everyone has a headache and I can't help them. Oh, okay. She's drawn the curtains. Let's go and talk to Lady Ashbury.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Wow, so Lady Ashbury there was feeding as a vampire. Good night, Adriana. Thanks for popping by. Good night. Right, well, I'm a vampire, she's a vampire. We both need blood. What do we say here? Compassion only hides your appetite. In the end, you're a killer. He trusted you. Okay. Kind of can't really say in the end you're a killer because he's the same. Although I actually haven't killed any civilians yet, so I've only killed the Scows. So I don't know. Let's just say he trusted you. It's kind of middle of the road, I think, really.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan.
Yeah, she didn't
You
like
are
that.
but newly born in this world.
Yeah, she didn't like that. It is a bit two-faced. I am also a vampire, so no need to apologise. So the accusation. Okay, we are vampires after all.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Okay, so she gave us 50 shillings for basically dealing with Dorothy Crane and blackmail, but we didn't kill Dorothy. About your ladyship, about London, about me. About London, how many vampires are in London? Good question.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Okay, will they be friendly?
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
That's a good line, isn't it? Even sharks smile before they bite. So, who attacked me?
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
The progeny is never or rarely accidental. That's interesting. So who was his maker, and why did he leave him alone? Why did he not stay with him? So, what happened to London?
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
Okay, well there is the Spanish flu, has caused a lot of issues, but well, we can ask both anyway, we can say both. So.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
So, what is it you fear?
What is it you fear?
Can't be vampires, right?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
I mean, when you're a vampire, you'd like to think that you would fear less in the world, but then again, look at the things we've just been fighting, so... And of course we have the vampire hunters. And he's going to say, I've met some.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Guard of Priwen. Once glorious?
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Is it a cult?
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
That's my worry, that they're this secret organisation. These vampire hunters. I suspect Dr. Swansea, the kind of main guy that recruited us. I don't know why. It's just, you know, there's always somebody in a game I don't trust. It doesn't matter what the game is. I could be playing like FIFA, the latest FIFA game, and there would be a footballer on the pitch I just wouldn't trust. Reefer says you should have taken the high road, choosing her being a monster and killer. Yeah, I could have done, because I haven't actually killed a civilian yet, but as she indicates, it's early days. If I'm going to try not to kill people, the civilians, but if I can't upgrade the character and I'm losing fights all the time and I can't beat the bosses, there might not be any other option, I should say. You know, I might actually have to do some killing on civilians, because that's the moral choice that you have in the game, because that's the quickest way to earn XP. So the game developers have done well. They basically make it a massive struggle if you don't kill the civilians. So I'm trying to do it that way, trying to do it the moral, you know, the good choice, make the good choices. But I think it's going to make the game a bit too hard. Swansea allows you to kill. That's the doctor I was talking about. He kind of knows about this, but I don't know. He could be legit. He could be bad. We'll find out later in the game, I guess.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you?
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
She takes no pleasure. She looked rather happy when we pulled the curtains apart earlier. Fangs out, blood dripping down her face. So, do you know his brotherhood?
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Repossess BS. How old are you? Good question. She's probably like 200, 300, 1,000, I don't know.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very good answer. Okay, so she was turned into a vampire when she was 27. But she's not telling us how long ago that was. So, this is not all the truth.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Okay, who granted you eternal youth?
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me?
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scal.
What is a skull? We should know what a skull is already. We've been fighting them for 4 streams, or 5 streams worth.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William did not... So skulls are basically, he just said, lesser vampires. Clearly has some dodgy offspring there and they turned into skulls. William did not create me.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Okay. Well, each beast has to have like an enemy, so it looks like it's the Skulls versus the vampires. So it's almost like half vampires versus vampires. And he asks, and you're not going to cheat? No, I'm not going to cheat. You mean like, you mean about upgrading, like hitting the higher levels? Am I a vampire? I'm pretty sure he is.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall
Ekon.
remain.
What's an Ekon?
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Yeah, this is confusing. So, all Ekons are vampires, but not all vampires are Ekons. Okay. So they're like an elite vampire, should we say? We'll go with the elite vampire. That's the Ekon. Are you an Ekon too?
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Why was I left for dead?
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
Wow, this is a long conversation, but it is quite an important one because it's giving us, some important information about what we actually are, who she is, and just in general about the game. How are vampires created?
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
So what if the vampire had poured a glass of beer for somebody and then poured some of their blood inside that and then gave it to the person and they drank it? Would they become a vampire? That should be an option in here. There should be a question in here to ask. That's what I would like to know. And he's 2 minutes to be correct. Way too far behind. So what about the voices in my head then, Lady Ashbury?
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Oh wow, the direct question, are you my maker? Let's ask it.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Did we offend her there? Okay, so how could this cause offence?
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Okay, I think that's all we can say here. And he says, I stopped the stream, went to the toilet, forgot to put it back to live stream. How the hell does the vampire infection work in this game? There's so many questions we have for her.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Oh, he says I must quickly analyse it. Rightio. So, presumably that's back inside the hospital. How's our friend Milton doing? He's okay. He's healthy. Good to see. I'm guessing this is back in our room. Yes, it looks like it. We'll head up and analyse the blood. He has a headache. I don't think... I'm just going to double check. I don't think I have anything for the headache.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Annie, do you know...
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Yes, indeed. But don't worry, I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
Yeah, see, I don't have the relevant medicine
I
here.
will see you later.
Do you know if I can craft this, Annie? Just see if there's anything else. No, can't ask him anything else.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Yeah, do you know if I can craft something for the headache? Excuse me. Okay, so we have the blood sample. We can create something for fatigue. What was this for? Bronchitis. That's good. So we've created one thing for bronchitis, so we can help somebody now. Okay, let's analyse the blood sample. What does this do? Oh, it's just giving us a light stamina serum. Okay.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Okay. Interesting. And that's just brought us into Chapter 3, Family History. Causes and Effects. Okay, what do I have? 905. If you don't have the option yet, you can go to Nurse Crane. You can buy from Nurse Crane. Okay. Is she in the same location, like where we left her? What can I upgrade? Supernatural move to your target. Okay, defense. What do we have for defense? Coagulation. You will block in their veins, making them defense. 2 seconds control. What's this one? Blood barrier. That sounds pretty good. Create an invisible barrier, absorbing direct damage until it fades. So that's one hit. Let's do that, because it's some defense, isn't it? And considering that's the first thing that I've added for defense, you should get claws. Where are the claws? Rage, Abyss, Bite, Medical Bag, Blood, Physical Prowess. What's this? Rage, Abyss, Blood. Drain your own blood. Oh, that's what I'm using at the moment, isn't it? For the healing. Okay, so the claws, level 1. Oh, I need 2,000 for this one. Wow. So this is why I'm not able to kill even the weaker enemies very quickly, because I'm not really upgraded. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be very very tough. Do you want? No, I always do this. Let's confirm. Save a bit of XP. So I need 2,000 XP for the next claw upgrade. It said we needed to talk with Dr. Swansea. So we will go and talk to him. What's that option? And he hit claws. How hit 600 damage? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go and talk to Dr. Swansea, who's just next door here.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Okay, we have a choice here. Do we admit that we analysed the blood? Do we say the symptoms were different in France? Do we say it's so obvious? Well, that's probably going to get his back up if we say it's so obvious. Symptoms were different in France. Yeah, he could go with that, I suppose. The question is whether we divulge the information. We admit that we analysed the blood. I'm not sure. I'm going to say the symptoms were different in France and see where that takes us.
I never saw symptoms like this when I was in France. Not at all.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
See, I don't trust this guy. I'm inclined to say nothing I can share. But saying nothing I can share means you're telling him you're hiding something. Like, there should be an option just to say, no, I have nothing else. Unless that is what that means. I'm gonna play it cautious. I'm just gonna say nothing.
I have a few leads, but nothing I can share for now. I need more time and more evidence.
I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on the matter.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
That's what he wants us for. He's basically using us. Yeah, he seems to be using us. He's just creating a weapon for himself by the looks of it. What an option. I may turn London into my realm. I have thought about it, or it's too dangerous. That's a brilliant option, really. That's funny. I may turn London into my realm. I have thought about it. Do we want to keep him on side? That's the thing. If I say... No, I'm going to say it's too dangerous.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Okay, so we learned that he wants to use our blood. It sounds like he wants to help people. He wants a solution to cure illnesses by the fact that the vampires can regenerate, so the blood might help with that. But at the same time, Lady Ashbury was telling us that you become a vampire by drinking the blood, so a bit confusing. It's almost like he would have to turn the whole of London into some form of vampire. Perhaps the Econ or Econ, whatever Lady Ashbury said that we were. So I don't know. I still think he's a shady guy. I'm not trusting him yet. Oh, she has a headache too. They all have headaches and I can't help them. Let me talk to her. Right? This is the lady who thinks she's a vampire. She genuinely believes she's a vampire.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
That's right, Annie. Yeah, they'll get the new disease. Okay, so we've unlocked one new thing here. So, tell me about vampires.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You could be in danger.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Okay, end of conversation by the looks of it. That's it. That's all we can ask.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Okay, I'm not sure there's anything else sort of unlocked with these people.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
I'm not sure we've spoken to this guy yet. Ah. Okay, we have an option here unlocked already. Did you serve for long?
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Okay, no offense taken. About Miss Horcroft's disease.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Wow, I hope she doesn't go and kill him for his blood. There's a worrying sign here. We might need to nip this one in the bud. Oh, she's mentally disturbed. Okay, I guess we can ask both. So you let her bite you.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, It's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Well, he's just going to stay in the hospital so he can basically allow her to suck blood from him. Well, she is mentally disturbed.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. Frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Oh wow, there's a new option here. Okay, let's get to ask him about the real cause of his injury.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Wow, what really happened?
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Wow. Oh dear. So he's having to lie to say that his injury took place during the war. Why the lie? Well, I think we know why the lie.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Hey Assassin. Hey Tony. How you all doing? Just learning more and more. Every people, every certain person we talk to here, we learn more. So as a doctor, we're trying to help people. We're trying to, those of them who have bronchitis or colds or headaches or fatigue, we can basically give them medicine for that. But the more we talk to these people, the more we understand how everyone is different. We learn all about their backstories, how they're coping in the world at the moment. It's just really interesting, and as you talk to each person, you end up unlocking other dialogue options for other people, including people you've already spoken to. So it's really interesting. Surgery could help you, true. Beauty is not everything, true. You can't hide forever. Don't really want to say that one. Both options, I want to say both. Beauty is definitely not everything. Surgery could help you. What should we say? Let's say beauty is not everything.
Beauty is not everything, Mr. Elwood.
Says Mr. Pretty Face.
Oh, hint failed. Wow. I think that was the first hint I failed. Okay, wrong answer. Hi Zachary, welcome to the stream. I actually think that was the first thing I've said wrong to a person. Big red X comes up saying no.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Oh, okay. Who is... Well, let's say, can I do anything?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Oh, poor guy. Okay, well, he's clearly in pain. Who is treating you?
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
So you mentioned the old and tired doctor, but he didn't say which doctor? Ah, so I've missed this hint here. Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Never mind. Well, we learnt more about him anyway, but yeah, I'd like to know which doctor was helping.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Clay has fatigue. We can help him. He has a migraine. We can help this guy again. He's tired again. He basically has not moved from this area here. The whole game he has not moved. But apparently he's still fatigued.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
I can't believe I'm giving him medicine.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Okay, we've helped him. And that's possibly the last time I'm helping him, because he's so rude every single time he does this. I can't help this guy either. Oh dear. Okay. So let's head back. Oh, now it appears on the map. This did not appear earlier. Or it disappeared. Okay, well we're heading in this direction anyway, so... let's head back over here. Oh, and I've gone completely the wrong way. Typical. Yeah, sorry about that. Wasn't looking where I was going. And once you've hit this area here, you can't actually use your powers. I can't like use the... oh, now I can. Okay, now I'm going in the right direction.
Lead spy! Watch out!
Oh dear, we're going to have a lot of people after us here.
I'll send you back and I'll see you again. It's hard and tough!
What? I can't get in this way. Okay. Can we get in this? Whoa! Good attack. Good attack. Okay, can we jump? Can't jump. See these guys here, though, they just camp. They camp from far away. Okay, I'm dead. Well done, Chris. The game is slowly getting more difficult, and that's even without actually coming up against the boss. Shouldn't really be dying against these guys, but and it makes it more even more embarrassing when you have to wait for a long loading screen just to emphasize the fact that you died, and you have to wait for that loading screen to load up the gameplay again. Maybe he's healing himself. We'll think of it that way. He just needs a bit of time. Maybe we can't go through that way if there are enemies after us. That's possibly the case, I suppose. Where has it spawned us? See, the last time round we went all the way around here and we could not get through this gate here. So I don't know. I'm gonna go back this way. Like I said, it could be that when the enemy are after us, those gates become locked. I'm not entirely sure, Annie, if you're still in the stream. I don't know if you're aware about that. I'm not sure there's a way of sneaking past these. Yeah, I don't think there's a way of sneaking.
You're mine, Bobby!
So, we will kill them, he says.
I'll put an end to you!
Yeah, Annie, do you know if, when you're in the middle of being attacked, or attacking, do you know if the gates lock? I'm trying to get to the cemetery.
He's onto us!
Let's get rid of the big guy first. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the gates lock when you're under attack. That's annoying. But I've learned something about this game. He's not dropped us anything. I could do with some more blood.
My dear sister. I don't
Hey
know
Angie,
if I
how
have the
are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I haven't seen one of your streams for a while. I assume you're still streaming Resident Evil? Resident Evil 5? If you love Resident Evil 5, please check out Sweet Evil 666's channel. Where are we going here? Straight ahead. So we killed this guy earlier. Feels like deja vu. We've been in this area already. It looks like when you leave an area and come back, it looks like those enemies respawn. Yeah, I think I checked your channel, Angie, and I didn't see any kind of like new streams, but I hope everything's okay. How are you? kill these and I'm going to eat those rats. Because I need the blood. Okay, there's a rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, we keep hearing you say, I can't believe I'm doing this, but we have seen it lots of times in this game, and we can believe you are eating rats. Okay, now they've seen me. Okay, so I think I need to go go through the gate ahead. Yeah, Angie's really good at Resident Evil. Yeah, check it out. So this game basically forces you to kill these before you can even get through a door. Even if you want to get to the next mission, it's like making it impossible. I don't know what the next mission's going to involve. I don't know how much health I'm going to need. There's another guy here, just to add to the fun. I might need to look into switching the weapon. Actually, I don't think I'm doing this as much as I should be. No! I'm nearly dying. Wow, how much health they're taking. The other thing I should be doing is locking onto the targets. But when there's 3 of them, oh, now we have 4 of them. Oh dear. Guys and girls, they're ganging up on me today. I think this is a clear sign that I am going to struggle on some of the bosses on here. Okay, 1 to go. Okay, when you're at least down to 1 area enemy, that's when you should be locking onto the target. So I definitely need to do that. Oh, okay. It's not even a boss, and I'm like. Yes, the gates are locked during battles. Yeah, Angie hasn't been playing much lately. I know what is coming. Yeah, Annie always knows what's coming, and she always frightens me, and I have very little health. So let's hope there's a save point, because guess I'm going to die. If I leave the area and come back, then probably going to have to fight them all again, which I don't really want to do. But at the same time, I'm not really equipped anymore to be taking this on. I'm just trying to think if I've... Ah, I think I saw this in your stream, Annie. I saw this in your stream, didn't I? Bye, Tony. Yeah, good to see you, Tony. Okay. Is it... Okay, the main mission's here. There is the side mission here, so let's do the side mission first.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Okay, now we get to talk to her. So we rescued her earlier and she wouldn't talk. So let's see what we can ask her. Well, we have a new option to say you should go home now. Let's have a look at these others. Have you no friends or family?
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
Sadness can be a terrible trap. And let's say we all grieve our own way.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Okay, so she liked that. And about your husband's death.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
Why are you blaming yourself?
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Okay, so we've unlocked something there. There's another option here. Oh wow, we have the option to say, I let my sister Mary die.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician. One of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I wanted you to know that you have done nothing wrong. Unlike me.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
Maybe together. Wow, he's being really honest with her there. I know we didn't have to technically press that and play it through, but yeah, I mean, he clearly hasn't gone as far to say I'm a vampire and I killed her, but still. Okay, so we've done those 3. Let's ask about Nurse Crane.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I heard that she used to help the refugees, but unfortunately you don't see her around anymore.
Okay, back to this one. You can't stay here forever.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
I agree with you.
You're right. I believe silence has a curative effect for the pain we feel. I suppose it provides space for reflection.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Okay, so she's on our side, so let's say you should go home now.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshu. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Okay, that's everything. Goodbye.
Goodbye for now.
So many new graves. Why do I still feel so disconnected from the others then?
Okay, you can go home now. She said I will go home. And she's still standing here, but we've helped her. I'm assuming she will go home eventually. Maybe when she's hungry. Okay, so that was good that we did the citizen quest, and now we are on our way. And he says there's another boss before the one I saw last time.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Please don't be a boss in here.
Why have you come here? This is proving far worse than I imagined.
Discreetly attend Mary's funeral.
My mother would die if she were to see me in this state.
Okay.
I must wait.
What's it saying on the map? So can we watch from up here? Yes, we can.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Okay, interesting. Lady Ashbury has turned up. It sounds like a bad joke. She was kindness incarnate. I feel like a hypocrite. I guess he's saying he feels like a hypocrite. What, like killing her and then being at the funeral? She was kind. Let's just say this.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
Okay, how can I? Tell me how. I'm learning every night. He did kill her, so how can he really come to terms with that? I think it would be incredibly hard. I'm learning every night. No, I'm just going to say, how can I?
How can I? I've destroyed my family. My poor mother. I can't even console her.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I'll follow your advice. I'm not a religious man. You may be right. Okay, I'll say... But I think he should be able to sort of grieve and feel pain, you know, if he's done something wrong, you should feel all the emotions that go along with that. So she's kind of saying that, yeah, he basically needs to be emotionless. I kind of like don't really agree with everything she's saying. I'm just going to say you may be right. That's not saying she is right.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Wow, okay, so we need to go to St. Mary's Church. Don't tell me we're going to get in there and have to confess to a father in there or something. Okay. I mean, he probably would be better off saying some words here in private, you know, whilst no one's with him. Okay, how far away are we? Probably a good idea if I go into the hideout. Or is this not a full hideout? Doesn't look like it. Aha, here we go. Okay, look how many... Whoa, wow. Look at the area. 53%. That's got really bad quickly. Wow. Neuralgia, cold, fatigue. Okay, I guess I need to go back to that area. Okay, a lot of things to, a lot of people to help. Okay, so we can help one person with pneumonia, sepsis. Got 4 of those. Bronchitis. Let's make another one of those. Treatment for colds. Okay.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Oh. Okay, big guy. Oh dear.
Who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Wow, look at the size of him. Oh my god. Okay, I will take that as a warning then.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Don't really want to be messing with him. There's some dude ahead beating somebody up. Annie says, I still hear unlike someone else. Yeah, Reefer, you need to go and stream as well. Yeah, go and do it, buddy. Because I don't want to hold your stream up. I was going to do this one mission, or as Annie's just suggesting, get to Nurse Crane quick. Or the whole town's going to die. Okay. I just need to find... Where was she? How do I find Nurse Crane? I think... I'm trying to think where she was. Can we find her on here? Can we put a marker? Dorothy Crane. Missing. She's missing. Oh no. Dorothy is missing. The PlayStation Store had the sale on the Division. Oh, Tony's bought the Division. If Dorothy Crane is missing, and the social circle is Whitechapel, where do I find her? Look how many people I have to treat. This town is doomed. Let's check this side. So he's fatigued. I could help him. He has a. I need the cure for the headaches, basically. Sepsis I can help. Migraine I can't. Headache I can't. But this area, wow. One of the hammers in Whitechapel. Okay, let's have a look at the map again. In one of the hideouts. Hideout. I'm really trying to think here where she was. Say place to rest. I mean, there's one here I could check. I don't. No, it wasn't here. That's the one I've just come from. So let's try. Let's try this one. I think. Okay, let's try. Really want to avoid those guys. Somebody here though. Oh. Oh dear. Now I'm going to be trapped. Now I'm going to be trapped. I wonder if I can just run all the way down. Where am I? If I can run all the way down there. Which I'm going in the right direction. Yeah. Okay, this is the long way around, I think. Anyway, let's go for it. Oh, the money sign. The money sign, right. Okay. Which one? There's two. Okay, so if I take a right, if I head up here, oh, the whole area is filled with enemy now. Oh dear.
Best stay back, sir.
Oh, I can't cut through here.
I
Oh, yes, I
cannot
can.
enter.
Oh, okay.
The beast must be
Oh yeah, that's cool. We can let them kill each other. Oh, here's the big guy coming. And he's coming after me. Well, there's lots of people that need helping in this one, because clearly there's a lot more enemy coming now. Including this guy. Lovely looking guy, this were-rat thing, I think Annie was calling them, these type of things. Whoa! No, no, no. Okay, a couple more hits and then he's dead. If I can just get some energy back. Okay, there we go. He's down. You don't remember which one? Not the hammers, the money. Okay, we'll try. We'll go and try one of them. Ah, still this guy up here. These are like the campers of the game. They just stay where they are. Yeah, is he down? He's down. Yeah, Reefer, are you planning to stream today? Because I don't want to hold your thing up, so please go ahead and do your stream if you're planning to. Okay, let's go down here. Need to find Nurse Crane. Oh, it's her. We met her earlier. She's actually left. That's really funny.
Good evening, Xiaoshu.
晚上好, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
Oh, we get to ask her more questions. Interesting. How do you feel?
How do you feel now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to follow your advice, sir. I won't forget the dead, but my efforts will be for the living.
Don't forget your safety, don't lose yourself in the process. It is a wise attitude. Let's say don't forget your safety, let's keep her safe.
Do be careful. These streets can be as dangerous as that terrible place where we first met.
That's true. And maybe it's the best reason to help people around here.
Oh no, I've lost the hint. No. Still think about your husband.
Think about your departed husband?
Of course I do. I'll never forget my beloved Matthew, but how do I put it? Now I miss him more than I want him back.
I know what you mean. And I think it means you're getting better.
Maybe death will take me the way it took Matthew. Without warning and without mercy. But until then, I live on.
Okay, I've lost a hint option there. Move to a better neighborhood. What are you doing for a living?
What are you doing with your time, now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
Handing out free medicine.
Giving out medicine? How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life. I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Why do
That's
it at
very
night?
charitable of you. But why do it at night?
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
Okie dokie, okay. Move to a better neighborhood.
Why don't you move to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
Goodbye for now.
Okay. So I missed one option, one hint that I seemed to block because of my choice. Darius Petrescu, I remember talking to him. Can we help him actually?
Good evening, Mr.
Not sure we have anything for pneumonia.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
Oh, we do have new options. We didn't have these on yesterday's stream, so... Assassin asks, what should I stream tomorrow? Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Zombies, or Far Cry 5? That's up to you, buddy. Do you have the DLC for Far Cry 5? I have it, and I still have not streamed it. I haven't played Far Cry 5 for a while, so I need to go back to that. But yeah, I'd say, where are you in Far Cry 5? Is it worth finishing up that game? What are you going to do now?
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crane is gone?
I'm not sure. Strange men came to see me after Dorothea's death, with strange weapons and very odd stories.
What kind of stories?
What kind of stories?
Stories all Romanian children know. It was as if I was home again. Vampires, Mr. Doctor. Vampires.
I like how it says vampires. You believe them?
You believe them? Aren't you too old to hold a weapon or listen to scary stories?
Yes, I am old and alone and will die soon, but if these stories are true, maybe I have found myself another cause.
Okay. Annie, yeah, you said you asked, you know I can drink from the enemies. No. In what way? Like how do you drink from the enemies? You mean once they're dead, or when you're fighting them? Or like when you bite them? I know I keep missing options to bite them. So let's ask Darius, are you living on the streets?
Are you living on the streets, Mr. Petrescu?
And why not? Those who believe they'll be safe behind walls are blind.
When you're fighting them, is it? You mean like when the bite emblem comes up? You mean to sort of pounce on them and bite them? Because they seem to be doing that to me more than I am to them. That's how bad I am. I'm allowing use the triangle button. So my triangle button has the weapon. I changed something in the loadout, and I have a. If I press triangle. Yeah, I'll basically just use whatever weapon I've got, like the pistol. So your setup might be different unless I'm doing something wrong. Hi Christian, welcome to the stream. How are you, buddy? Let's ask Darius, what about your house?
What about your house?
My house is always open to any poor soul needing a roof. All my work here is lost now that Dorothea is gone. Thanks to you.
Ah, he's angry that Nurse Crane has gone missing. Why are you so aggressive, Darius?
Why are you so aggressive?
I remember the night you came here and convinced me to open my door to you, sir. I'd like to punch you right on your chops.
He is not happy with us. Okay. Okay, we do have more options here. How do you feel about Nurse Crane?
I heard what happened to Nurse Crane. How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu?
Everything was going well until you arrived. Dorothea helped people and will be sorely missed.
Annie, are you sure Nurse Crane is still here? Because the way they're talking is like she's properly missing. I'm not going to say she had it coming. She was a good nurse. I want to save London too.
Maybe you should consider the bigger picture. We may not have the same approach, but my priority is the safety of London's citizens.
So you put an end to the operation. Did you put an end to Dorothea as well?
You seem to have a lot on your chest, sir. What's wrong?
I heard you are a famous surgeon. Tell me, what did you do to Dorothea? She was so bright, so clever. Then you made her an empty shell.
I didn't use drugs or medical trickery, Mr. Petrescu. All I did was talk to Nurse Crane. I promise you.
But what happened to her then? After you left, she did not even recognize me. Then she got careless and sick, and I had to flee.
This does not sound good about Dorothy Crane at all. Okay, tell me more about her.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Why not publish? I think we've already asked.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Who's seen the 2 PS Plus games coming out for free? What? Oh, for July? Yeah, I've not seen it. That's all we can ask. Okay. There's nothing else we can ask.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Okay, on the hunt for Dorothy Crane. Where are we now? Oh, there's one behind me.
Oh, Dorothy. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is it in here? Does it say in here? This is just the hideout, right? Yeah, that's the hideout.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, Heavy Rain is one of them. And the other's a fighting game that looks kind of cool. Okay, interesting. Heavy Rain, I believe, was free with the Detroit pre-order. Okay, where am I going here? It's supposed to be straight to... Is it that guy I've just talked to? Or is it up? Something we can collect here. Okay, I've already talked to her. Oh, she's helping the sick.
Used to seeing death. I hope this feeling.
So I'm right on top of the merchant. It's just a merchant.
Will disappear someday.
I guess I'll try the other one then. This one. Ah, this is the other merchant. Okay, that's her, right. So I know who she is. Is there anything I can buy off her then, off this merchant, or do I need to find Nurse Crane? Oh, that's not fair, Reefer, about Detroit Deluxe to get Heavy Rain. Yeah, not to give it away so quickly. Anyway, that's yeah, I wouldn't have expected that.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swamburer's cordial secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers, who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
Oh wow, she's selling fake medicine here. A placebo may have some effect, maybe, psychologically, but not physically, I guess. You're a hypocrite, or your true purpose is not to help. Does she have anything else to offer us? That's the thing. A placebo may have some effect.
Well, as it is a placebo of sorts, perhaps it may have some positive effect.
See? You have to admit I'm doing some good. The Swanborough family is not poisoning anybody, Doctor.
Yeah, but what are they giving them? That's the thing.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It seems her dispensary isn't so busy nowadays. Good thing for the Swanborough cordial.
Oh wow, she's just making money off selling fake stuff. What does she have?
What kind of medicine you're selling.
Let's see what she's selling. Do we dare buy anything? How do you know what you need to cure all the ailments? I'm just gonna buy some stuff. see what it does. Glass vial. I'm not buying any of that because it's 38 shillings and it doesn't do anything. Right, let's see if we can find head to the next one. There's some event here actually to the left. Is it down this way? No, down this way. What's going on here? What's the event? Oh, this was where Nurse Crane was. Here. Oh, and it's now filled with I hope Nurse Crane is not here because no, thank you. Not today. Oh, there's another one. I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead there. Now he is. Okay, this is where I should be locking onto them. There's only one left. Much better to lock onto them. Okay, so let's... I think when we left here before, Nurse Crane was upstairs. And that sounds like a female voice. Please do not tell me Nurse Crane is one of them. You are kidding me. Dorothy Crane has changed and... oh dear. Annie, that option you mentioned is actually looks like it kills her. I think I have no option but to kill her. Yep, that's the wrong option. What happened? Do I kill her or do I leave her? Lex said this on his stream. He said he told you that that option that I chose and the one that you said to do. He said that actually ends up killing a character. I don't know whether to kill. I guess I have to kill her. I think that's it. I think she's dead. I didn't like the sound that Darius Petrescu was, the guy we were talking to earlier. I didn't like the sound of that. Yeah, he was like asking what we have done. Unfortunately, I think Dorothy Crane has. She's still the same. Unless there's a cure we could find later in the game, I really don't know. What do we do? Well, I don't know. Lex said he told you like not to do that option because it ends up killing her, I think, but it's the one that I chose. So. I guess we have to kill her. Maybe that's the trophy bye-bye for keeping everyone alive, I don't know. She has gone crazy though. We didn't leave her in this state.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Okay, what's she gonna do? She's gonna attack me, isn't she? Do I kill her? Or do I run? What do you think? Do I just kill her? I don't know what happens if I kill her. I think she's following me. Can I leave? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, well we know that that one was Dorothy, so that's definitely her. Reefer, start your stream up, buddy. Go and start it up. When I was in Lex's stream, he told me it was Dorothy Crane. He said, I told Annie not to choose that option. Or he was telling me I'd already done it, so he was. This is after my last stream. Yeah, he said. I think he said it was too late. Like once you've chosen a certain option. It's a bit harsh though if you're trying to get the trophy for not killing people. I don't know if that counts or not. I suppose she was a civilian, so. Come to think of it, there was a guy earlier in the churchyard that had a name, and he was one of these enemies. So maybe I didn't help somebody else as well. I'm not sure. Okay, where are we going? Through here. Oh, where are we going? What's up here? Easy boys, don't forget, check every roof and every door. Oh, I can't go out this way. No! Straight into trouble. And no way out. I'm gonna go back up. Go back up this way.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost.
Aha!
There's a letter inside.
Nice. Well, it was worth coming this way actually, just for this box. Let's have a look. There we go, here's the box, small box. There's no easy way to say it, so I'm going to be blunt. We can't keep on like this. At least I can't keep on like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, about his wife and his best friend, it will crush him and then he will kill you. We had some good time together, but let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. You know it and I know it too, so I'm ending this. Right here and right now. If you agree with my decision, I'm sure we'll find a way to be happy again. You, Joe and me in time, and then the most important part of our story will have been preserved. Until that day, I wish you'd forgive me. Goodbye for now, Jane Peterson.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Oh, do we give it to Barrett? Do we give it to her husband? What do we have here? We have a hatchet. Well, I must admit, this was worthwhile coming in here. Dare I drop down below? Too soon, I don't know. I don't know, maybe you got lucky, Annie. if Nurse Crane's still alive. Yeah, I chose to charm her. Yep. I chose to charm her. Okay, let's see if we're going to attack this guy. See, they should give you more XP in this game for killing the normal enemies, you know, not for killing the civilians. Or they should give you more XP for helping them, not killing them. Because it makes the game harder. It's like trying to do the right thing. Oh, we have more enemies. They don't make it easy for you, do they? Try.
Step away. This one's mine.
Is that a flamethrower? Is that a flamethrower he has?
You are blinded by your false thought.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Oh, okay. Why send Samuel to the cemetery?
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
Tell me more.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Okay. I have found your disciple.
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Ooh. Oh, do we tell him that his disciple was a grave robber? That Samuel's the guy we killed earlier.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime, and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
Oh, new hint. Oh, okay.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
He was a crook.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
I don't know if we've said confess your crimes.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood. Sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
That's enough. Goodbye.
You sent a man to die because of a stupid vision. I have heard enough of your nonsense. Goodbye.
We had enough of him. We did this side mission there. That's good. I think I'm going to end the stream here. It looked like the game just saved, so if I remember rightly, it will probably just spawn us in the nearest hideout, which is just across the way here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and next time we will try and get to this. We'll do this main mission. It's going to be close by, so that's the first thing we will do. Yeah, so thank you very much. Annie says there's another option if you end up with a dead nurse, which I think we will. A body in the cemetery with all the recipes. Okay, that could be good. I think I'm going to need, actually that might be the first thing I need to do. There's so many people I need to help in this game. It's getting a bit... Look at all these people. Nearly every single one's sick. And I guess the longer you leave it, the worse it's going to get. And that town, well, the area where they're in is going to be... they'll probably all die, they will all leave, and I think we'll have all the bad guys there to deal with. So I think that's probably the first order of the day. I cannot help some of these people because I don't have the recipes to help them. Bronchitis, I think I can do the bronchitis, I can help them. Sepsis, I think I can help them. Fatigue, I definitely can. But I don't think about these other ones. Yeah. You found out why she's ended up like that. I think because we sort of hypnotized her in a way. We told her to forget about everything. So it sounds like we've almost wiped her brain by telling her to forget what she was doing. I think she just... yeah, I think we emptied her brain too much. So unfortunately we have lost Nurse Crane by the sounds of it. Yeah, missing, well, she's actually going to be dead. Did you choose to put an end to Crane's blackmailing? Yes. Yes, did. Yeah, I think I chose to stop the blackmailing. Because that's what Lady Ashbury wanted us to do. Was the mission was to stop the blackmailing, so I think that's the option that I pressed. Maybe I should have just said carry on. Never mind. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching again. I'm going to end the stream here as I mentioned, and I will see you next time. Good night and enjoy the rest of your days and take care.